Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing start of the week. This is your first time on my channel. My name is Sebastian. I welcome you guys with open arms. I do tea videos, vlogs, story times, and 90 Day Fiancé recap. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'd be super grateful if you would. And let's get started because we have a lot of messiness to discuss, okay? So Julia and Brandon, they are a bigger mess than Lindsay in 2007, okay? Brandon's parents think that Julia is their new hired help because not 5 minutes after she was off the plane, she was having a tour of how to feed the damn animals, okay? That's like the biggest problem I have, is that his parents and him and the family friend are convinced that she is the hired help. And I understand. Julia can't work right now, she doesn't have her work visa, all these things. I get it, right? But what I don't get is the way that they don't even ask her if she wants to feed the damn pig. You brought me all the way over here without even asking me. I'm having to feed pigs, run for my life because these chickens are attacking me. What the fuck, bro? Do you know what I mean? That's just not it. And the way her parents just sort of assume that she is okay with it is not cool. I mean, we need to start a GoFundMe page to get Julia a ticket out of there because that shit is not normal. I mean, the mom getting her birth control even before she landed, the mom forcing them to sleep in separate rooms, the mom forcing dinners and outings and trips, the mom forcing just so many things. It's can Julia breathe? Do you know what I mean? She's probably still jet lagged and you have her over here feeding fucking pigs. And then what really annoyed me is the family friend, she was like, well, Julia's lacking. I'm like, no, bitch, you're lacking because that's what you're getting paid for, not Julia. So it's just honestly crazy. And what pisses me off the most is that Brandon just does not stand up for Julia. Let me tell you something. If my man did not stand up for me in a respectful way. Now, I'm not saying for him to go all Brandy Glanville and throw, a glass of wine or go on crazy. But if you cannot stand up for your wife, your future wife, when you see that she is physically uncomfortable, I just don't understand what type of protection you are going to give her and vice versa. You know what I mean? In a relationship, you should protect each other. And I just don't see it. But until they were at the dinner table and, the mom saw the hickey and she nearly had a breakdown because she had a hickey. She thinks because they're sleeping in separate rooms that he's not getting it in. Bitch, she's getting it in. He's getting it in, okay? Just because you're in separate rooms doesn't mean that they can't meet somewhere else. And for her to act so shocked about Julia having a hickey, have you seen your son? He looks so horny and girl, bye. And really annoyed me was that they want to get married on the 9th, which is Mother's Day. Julia's future parents-in-law had a problem with that because it's on Mother's Day. Now, for Julia, it's not Mother's Day. It's the anniversary of when he wrote to her and said, you are my future wife. And finally, Brandon stands up and says, no, if Julia wants to date on that date, we're going to have it, period. And let me tell you something. If I was Julia and I was sitting there and I saw her smirk, the mom smirk, and to turn around and tell that grandfather, we'll see about that. Don't write a date yet. Oh my God, I would have gotten Brandon. I would have gone to the nearest courthouse and married his ass, okay? And I would probably have gone all Brandy Glanville and throw a glass of wine in her face, bitch, okay? Okay, so let's move on to Stephanie and Ryan. Listen, Stephanie, she is probably a bigger mess than Lindsay in 2007. And that I do mean, actually. Stephanie, Stephanie and Ryan, blah, 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 okay. She slept with his cousin, by the way. If you guys are not up to date with what I'm talking about, I'm going to leave the playlist so you guys can see what the hell I'm talking about. Listen, Stephanie. Okay, so Stephanie not only supports Ryan, but she supports his whole family. Not only that, Stephanie knows a resort owner where Ryan lives, and is just, it pains me. It pains me. It pains me, bitch. It pains me to say it. She has an agreement with the owner of where Ryan works that she is going to pay his wages. So he doesn't know that she is paying it, okay? Because the owner cannot pay it. So she is paying his wages just so he can feel more like a man. And he doesn't know that she is paying it. He is a grown man. He can get a damn job by himself, bitch. He does not need you going over there paying nobody's wages, okay? I just don't understand that. Like, I don't get it. Like, what is happening, people? Stephanie, girl, wake up. Wake up. Ooh, she's spending almost $1,300 a month on clothes, on supporting his family. Like, listen, I understand hard times. I get it. Like, we all go through hard times and we need a little help, right? But damn, you're going to pay his wages just so he can feel more like a man? What the hell is he going to feel like when he finds out that you slept with his cousin and you've been paying his wages, bitch? Bye. Shit. Move forward. Yara and Jovi, listen. She finally got her white rug. Lord Jesus, she finally got her white rug. I've never been more excited. You would have thought that it was me getting that Amazon package, because I was like, yes, she's going to get this white rug. Listen, Yara is someone that I hate to love. And also Jovi, like, I just feel like they're so young. They're so self-absorbed. They're so selfish that they are not ready to be in a relationship. They are not ready to be married. And I just honestly don't understand. I don't get it. Why they think it's okay to treat each other the way they're treating each other. Yara complains about everything. Bitch, it could be raining and she's like, Jovi, this is disgusting. Like, listen, she even called his home a nasty village. Let me just make sure it was a nasty village. Yeah, she called his home a nasty village. Now listen, I honestly think that is so, she has not only insulted his New Orleans, you know, where his city, she's insulted his mom's cooking. She has insulted his mom. She has insulted, you know, the apartment he got for her. She wants to be a Kardashian. She wants to be friends with Kylie and Courtney and, you know, drinking avocado smoothies. That's what she wants to do. She wants to come here to LA. And my problem with that, it's like, listen, you know, and I was fortunate enough to be on Up and Adam today, and we talked about this. So if you're watching Adam, I don't know if you are, but hey, we talked about this, and you know, it's so funny because I said, like, if you are in a relationship and you don't like where you are at, right? Like financially, whatever, together you can make anything happen. You know what I mean? If you find the right partner, you can work hard. You can get the life you want. Anything is possible. But both of you are going to have to meet halfway. She doesn't want to live in New Orleans. She already moved from the Ukraine, and he is set in his mind to work there. And I just honestly feel like maybe it's okay for them to reimagine their life and what's it going to mean when they're together forever, right? Listen, I have never seen someone more happier than when I went to the Britney Spears concert, okay? When he gave her that iPhone, she forgot all about that white rug. She forgot all about everything because she got so damn excited. She didn't even know what to do. Let me just stop right there. But listen, she was having a good day. She got a white rug and she got a cell phone. But yeah, so she does have a lot of pain that she's carrying because when she was pregnant with Jovi's baby and she had the miscarriage, he was not there. He left her in an unknown country because she lost her passport and she had to get surgery. And she still holds on to that pain because she's like, you work 4 weeks and then you're home 4 weeks. And then, you know, I'm going to have to be alone with the child. But she still has that trauma when she was left alone to defend for herself when she got the surgery and when she had the miscarriage. So there's a lot of trust issues there. And I just don't understand how they think they're capable mentally to be in a relationship. You know what I mean? But I gotta say, I kind of like them. They piss me off, but I kind of like them. Okay, let's go to Natalie and Mike. Listen, I've said this now 2 times. Natalie, she is really a bigger hot mess than Lindsay Lohan in 2007. I've never heard, if I had the time and the skills, I would edit a video of just Natalie complaining, bitch. If you're gonna copy that, please send it to me because I would love to see it. I have never heard, she's like a machine that's like turned on just to complain. Like, I like Mike. I kind of like Mike. I mean, girl, he has property. He has money, right? Maybe he's frugal. Well, I know he's in debt or whatever, but you know he has money, bitch. And he has land. Listen, she complained so much about his house being like a trailer or whatever. I'm like, be smart. This is his land. You can build on land. Do you know what I mean? You gotta use your imagination. Law of attraction, bitch. Do something while you're eating your carrots. So she's a very religious person, and she believes that he should not eat meat, he should not drink wine or alcohol, and probably like get down on their knees and pray. My problem with that is I had a very similar thing with my husband. I have a very big spiritual belief, and he's not. We're very different on that. He has his own beliefs. And in the beginning of our relationship, I tried so hard to put my beliefs on him. And one day we really got into it because he's like, you cannot force that on anybody. And I learned the hard way. So I see what she's trying to do, but it's never going to work because if he's not in his heart really wanting to do that, he's not going to do that. So let him eat the damn steak, bitch. Let him eat the steak. Let him eat the steak, right? Ooh, okay. So they finally went on the trip. He went to the hotel. They went on a really cute romantic getaway, and that's cute and everything. But again, you know how one bad moment can ruin a whole trip? She ruined the trip while, when he got his steak, that he was so happy to get that steak too, Big Mike. Listen, he got so happy. And she just said, what did she say? She said something like, a life was sacrificed for you to eat that. Like, that's just... Honey, if you want to get him to become a vegetarian or to be more religious, that's not the way to do it. Do you know what I mean? So she is very, very concerned, and she really wants to do the marriage thing. But Mike has changed. Mike definitely has changed with her. He's not as impressed anymore. And I think he's finally seeing like her true colors. And I believe that she's losing him right now. She's losing him. I don't think she's being smart. I do think there is love there, but I think that she is so caught up in the way that she thinks that is the right way, that's why it's not going to work. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see, I guess, what's going to happen. I just think, and also, she is not vegetarian. She had scallops. Last time I checked, Mateo, what happened? My dog just started barking like under the bed. That was odd. Hey Google, what are scallops?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Scallop is a common name that is primarily applied to any one of numerous species of saltwater clams or marine bivalve mollusks in the taxonomic family Pectinidae, the scallops.
I don't know what he just said, but all I know is that scallops are fishes, bitch. So you are not a vegetarian, you are a pescatarian. I just wanted to get that clear. Okay. Now let's move on to, Tyrique and Hazel, right? Yeah. So, okay, this is a little weird. Hazel, she does not trust him. I don't think that she's ready to even be a stepmom. I think the one thing that I don't understand is she was more excited about meeting girls than bringing her son home or, to the States. More excited to meet girls than meeting his daughter. It's just a hot mess. I don't know what vibes I'm getting from her. This is for me an odd couple, I have to say. He's very set in his ways to have his marriage or his wedding at the church he goes to, which is looking like a Scientology crazy ass church. But she wants it in a Filipino church because religion is very important to her. And even though she cannot have her parents there, she wants to complete their wishes that they get married in a church. And I understand that. And I think Tyrique is being a little bit selfish because she's already not going to have any family there. She's not going to have her son there. You're going to have all your friends there, your family there, except your brother. Let her be in the church she wants to be in. Do you know what I mean? Like, let her have a little bit of a family sense and her knowing that she's you know, she's making her parents happy, at least from afar. The other problem I had is the bitch just wanted rice. The bitch just wanted rice. And he goes and takes her to have like chicken and waffles and doing all these things. That's the other thing that I'm saying. It's like a selfish move where you cannot expect for somebody to come to the US and 180%, you know, from one day to another say like, fuck my culture, I love this culture. Like, you cannot do that. People get homesick, people get sad, people miss their family, and maybe having rice is going to remind her of, you know, her family in a way, or having any type of Filipino food. So I just think that he's not being very fair to her. I don't think that girl, I don't think none of these couples are okay. And also, no, you know what? I'm not going to say it because that's mean. But listen. No, I'm not going to say that. She took him to a church in the Philippines, and that scene looked cray. Sorry, that's all I'm going to say. It looked scary to me, okay? And of course, I think that's why he doesn't want to... Goodbye. Anyways, Zaid and Rebecca. I think Rebecca loves trouble. I think Rebecca loves to get in trouble in all aspects. Like, I think she just loves to fight. I think she loves to argue because she done moved to the same building that her and her ex-husband lived in. Zaid, finally his visa got approved. Zaid to me looks very immature. He looks very like, it's like a Freaky Friday thing. Like, he's in a man body, but he's a baby inside. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't look very ready to be independent. He lives at home. His mom cooks, does the laundry, you know, everything. And he's finally going to be by himself. And he is fully ready for Rebecca to take care of him, because he even said, he's like, I trust Rebecca is going to take care of me, right? So Rebecca is moving to this building where she said she loves the building, she loves the community, but this is where she lived with her ex-husband. That's why I'm saying that I don't think this is going to end up good, honey, because Zaid had a nervous breakdown in the desert when he found out that the papers still are not filed. So what is he going to do thinking that he's in the same building where she shared her marriage with her ex from Morocco? Like, Rebecca, girl, yeah, okay, the building is cute and the community is fine, but did you not see the biggest fight you had in the desert? And both of you are not well. Like, I don't know, like, would I feel comfortable? Probably, it would be weird, but I mean, if the building was amazing, I don't care. Do you know what I mean? These, I mean, of course, we also have to, like, understand editing and, like, all of these things. But, like, it's just, this show, that's why I love this show. It's so entertaining. It's so messy. It's me, right? So anyways, you guys, what couple do you think is going to last? I always do this in every episode that I recap. I say what couple I think is going to last. At the moment, I think the only couple that have, like, any sort of lasting is Julie and Brandon. But I have faith in Yara and Jovi. I think they just need to mature up a little. Excuse me. And I also have faith in... I don't know. It's just Natalie and Mike. They have a lot of work. Zaid and Rebecca, they probably will last. And Stephanie and Ryan, they both need therapy because that shit is not normal. Stephanie, honey, wake up. You are beautiful. Don't let anybody take advantage of you. I need to go. And today's the beginning of my new diet. And I already can tell I'm going to be a moody bitch. So I love you guys so much. Take care. Please subscribe. And thank you so much for all the love. And I'll see you guys next week for my 90-day recap. Or if there's any 90-day tea, I'll go and spill it. I love you guys. Mwah.